to the shorter imprisonment. Yes.
Mr. Luther, do you have anything to add to this court, or may I relieve you from too much standing there?
Your Honor,
now, I can see at the end of the day you know how to stand in court. So it was a worthy minute. So it was a worthwhile thing for you to stand there. Now, no more I commend that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes. And anything else you wish to tell the court, Mr. Resource Manager?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And not about your grudge, but kitu inahusu kesi.
Yes, I wish to say that you should take stern action so that future occurrences like this may not occur. Yes,
okay.
You are people of integrity, and you love Kenya to move forward with straight people. That's all.
Okay, I will take your advice seriously, although I make decisions here in accordance to the law.
Yes.
And of course, I don't know whether you wish him to be nailed because of your personal differences, but the way you've put it, it makes a lot of sense.
Yes, actually, it's because of the case, nothing personal.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, ili iwe funzo kwake na wengine?
Kabisa.
Okay, Mr. Mark Luther Mwikali. You are relieved. Please take leave.
Thank you.
You should take a bow then sit.
Peter, ungetaka kusema nini?
Your Honor, ningeomba tu sana kama ungeangalia tu kwa undani tu sana. At least because I have no any other job to do. Na hata nikienda jela bado nitaoza tu huko ndani.
Ujaishi kwa siku nyingine na polisi hata na kitu na hata lateness? Umevunja curfew hii siku ya corona?
Hapana.
Uendagi ile mimi nasikia vijana wanaita base?
Hapana.
Na kukunywa uto tupombe naonanga mla meza hapo tuoloka?
Ni kidogo tu lakini si sana Your Honor.
Machangle?
No Your Honor.
Ama ni mamzinga?
Mzinga anatoa pesa wapi ya mzinga?
Afande unakunyonga mzinga?
Nani mimi? Zile za bei nini, si unajua?
Bei gani afande?
Si juzi nimekuchafua Yoona, ukumbuki?
Order. Sikuuliza hiyo. So Mr. Peter,
yes,
you're a very lucky man today. I see our bailiff is in a good mood and he kind of likes you. So I won't spoil his lovely and great mood, because it's not always he's in this mood. Otherwise you could have hiyo kofia ingepata imetupa huko kwa floor. And since it's a rare thing for him to show such generosity and care and kindness, I won't spoil his day. However, I consider you guilty under the law. You were caught, the police officer here, or respectable police officer here, found you with fake documents after you investigated. You are aware of, excuse was that mambo ni ngumu kwa ground. Yes, it's all ngumu for all of us, but we don't fake documents. Hata si kama majaji, we've been affected by corona. I also wish to consider a case of one Fala Abdi versus the Republic of Kenya. That was the year 2006 by the laws of Kenya, in which the court substituted a sentence of 4 years to a fine of 30,000 Kenya shillings. The facts in the case were that the defendant had been convicted for possessing and using forged documents written with authority, and the document, but however, was distinguished from the case where the accused was found guilty of forgery and altering false documents. Now, to my judgment, this trial court, therefore, has had the discretion to impose a term of 3 years or to the impose of a fine with imprisonment of a term for the crime committed by Peter Musheni. That's you. But according to section 26, cap 3 and 4 of the Penal Code, the court imposes a 5-month imprisonment term for the crime committed with an option of 50,000 as a fine. However, Mr. Peter Musheni, this court bars you from being interviewed, considered for employment and getting employed for any position in any company in any country that may require the submission of any or all of your academic documents for a period of 10 years. This applies to even the time within the period of 10 years that you may be in possession of any of all the legal academic. Remember, I've said all the legal, even all the legal documents you have now will be voided for 10 years.